What's up, people? It's your boy, MIsta Myles. I just wrapped up Afrobeats Unruly with my man, Sariki, on AUK Radio. You guys should stay tuned, lock it in. Love.
Yes. It's Afrobeats Unruly with your boy Sariki. You know what it is. You know how we do it each and every Saturdays. You know when we're here on AUK Radio. You know how we do it. You know, on Afrobeats Unruly, you already know we bring you, superstars. Nothing but superstars. You know, and tonight is no exception. I can't lie. We got a lovely, important Afrobeat superstar all the way from Ghana. He's here in the building. He goes by the name MIsta Myles.
What's up?
How you doing, my brother? How you feeling though? How you feeling? That's actually that listen, that's a very important question. Yeah, a lot of people be like, "How are you doing?" But how are you feeling though?
Right now, I feel great.
Yeah.
At the same time, I feel cold. So
it's I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't want to run anything out of proportion. This is not like cold. I get you. We just started today. Like
we're getting used to it, but yes.
Yeah, you'll be all right, man.
I hope so, man. I've been here. I'll be all right. Like 3 days now, but Charlie. I
know, man. You listen. We're gonna be all right, brother. Listen, tell me, how's the journey so far?
Oh, it's been mad. You go like me, I think you go where it starts.
Bro, speak the pigeon, make we go.
Oh, we go figure.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, make we go.
Like, I think back in 2012, 2013, right?
Yeah.
I had this junior, right? It's mad. I had this junior.
In school?
Yeah, in school. Back then I was in Mauli.
Oh yeah, Mauli, yeah. In the Volta region in Ghana.
Yeah. So you see, say me and code already get some relationship already.
Yeah.
You're young there now.
I get you.
So back then, what happened was, this kid comes to school, right?
Yeah.
He's our junior, alright.
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden, this guy just disappears.
He came to school and then he
comes to school. Then this guy just disappears.
And you never see him again?
No, not like we don't see him. Like you see him, but then you don't see him.
Okay, I get it.
So one time I used to like freestyle, like just normal stuff and mess around with my friends, that type of stuff. Like we'll gather for the house in front, then we shijama and do now.
Yeah.
And then one time someone invited me. Someone was like, "Yo, we're trying to do this freestyle. What was it? Cypher, yeah, that's what.
Oh, like a cypher, yeah, I get it.
So they wanted me to do the hook for them. And then I was like, okay, more like at that time, I didn't even think we were going to have to go to a studio or something. I thought we were just doing
something boys like that.
And then my junior comes over, and then he's like, yo, he wants us to like run something, wants us to do a personal sound together. I'm like, okay, really? Yeah, sure, let's do it, no problem.
Yeah.
Then Charlie told me to make a meet time for. Then we get some primary block for when I back there. So make a meet time for them before I see they pass some cemetery inside. Before Charlie. We did town now, we did studio, that.
Charlie, so you start you as as you're starting your whole journey, you even have to, you had to go through somewhere like a cemetery, like just walk through to see how it is, man.
I think the first time it was a bit scary, but like after like the 10th time,
it was all right. But tell me though, I like to know if they say MIsta Myles, who is MIsta Myles? Like can you give us your name, like your real name though?
My real name, my government name.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, like even if it's the house one,
the house,
like the home one,
the thing is, at home, right?
Yeah.
In my house, they don't call me like by my name. I don't think nobody calls me by my name.
What name do they call you?
They call me Chuku.
Hey, Chuku.
That's basically my mom, like Chuku Emeka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But my real name is Prince Darlington Dodu, though.
Prince Darlington Dodu.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want us to actually walk through your journey. Okay. Where did how was growing up for you? How was it like? Was it tough, or how was it like?
I wouldn't say growing up was tough. We're not from like from that side. We're not from like that flashy, already made silver spoon type of fam. But then my parents always make sure that things were easy.
Okay.
For us,
They always made sure we were good.
we were good. I grew up in Nigeria,
Oh,
I
okay,
spent
okay.
most of my early life in Nigeria.
To what age though?
So I was like 12, 13.
Oh, okay.
Then
No,
I moved to
actually, 12, 13, that's like,
yeah.
like a proper time to stay in, in Nigeria,
Yeah.
because you remember a lot.
That's actually where I actually discovered that I could sing. At
How did
first,
it
I
start?
didn't.
How did you
Um,
discover that?
I used to go to this school, Ebenezer Heights.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it was a very open school because they allowed us do like our own thing to an extent. Like if you're there were so many things you could do. You could, if you wanted to play drums, you could go play drums like the
Okay,
whole
okay. You
time.
could do anything.
You could go dance. You could go. We had our normal classes and stuff, but aside that, everybody there's always something to do.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I remember there was one time that we were what's it called? We're singing. I think we're singing the national anthem or something.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
always used to have this problem. I couldn't sing the way everyone else had to sing.
Sing. Okay, you
So
had your own way of singing.
Exactly. If everyone is singing this way,
Yeah.
in my head, I feel like I need to back them, or I have to add something
Yeah, yeah.
else to make what they're doing feel
proper.
Yeah, so I always would do it that way. So the
Okay.
moment I start singing, then
Yeah, yeah.
it's easy for people to identify me.
Oh, that is you. That's you. Okay, I see.
So that's how it happened. And then we had this music teacher in
in the school.
Yeah. So he noticed me one time, and then he drew me to the side, and then he told me like, you need to come to like my class every day now. So he made the headmistress know that he wanted me to be like his personal project. And then it was something that we were working on. He had me doing other stuff too. I was playing the violin, guitar, and all of that stuff.
Oh, good.
For a while, then Charlie, my puppy said I forgo Ghana. Then everything squashed for them.
All right, then it makes sense. It makes sense because you came to Ghana. Then you came to Ghana. Then how was growing up in Ghana like?
It was tough. When I was in Nigeria, there were a bunch of things I didn't know because of the school that I used to go to. The school that I go then DB school. That one there.
Okay.
Facts,
DB means, for my listeners, if they say DB, like like the well off. You know what I mean? Well off.
Yeah. So
my man is well off. Let's go.
So like there was nothing like kings. There was nothing like we didn't have like punishments.
They don't punish
stuff.
you like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
First I came to Ghana on Friday. Came to Ghana on Friday. My mom went back to Nigeria Saturday. Monday morning, 7 o'clock in class. I already take like 16 lashes.
It's gone,
bro.
Otilo is going down. You know what I mean,
bro? I was so angry.
All right, so now apart from the canes and everything, which area did you find yourself in Ghana?
When I came to Ghana, I used to stay around Bawe. And I used to school in Dansuma. I used to go to 7th grade.
That's also a well-off school, by the way. Yeah.
So I used to go to 7th grade, and then from there I moved to Mauli.
In the Volta region.
Yeah. Then after Mauli, like after I had that experience with going to a studio and all of that, after Mauli, when I got home, I was like, I want to do this. So.
All right. So this is nice. So after after Mauli, you decided that, listen, I want to do this.
Yeah.
So where did you move from there? Like, when you said you want to do this, what was the next step you took?
The first thing that came to my mind was I needed to get as many songs that I could get because automatically I knew I needed help.
Okay.
There was no way I was going to do this on my own.
On your own.
But now to get the help, I need to be able to convince whoever is going to help me.
You, to fill in whatever you're doing.
Yeah, so even before I would sit down and make a list of people that I wanted to help me, I needed to
do the work. You know that you like the work first. You have to.
So I spent like I think 6 to 8 months just listening to music and trying to figure out how exactly it works and how I could make mine sound different a little. The thing for me is, growing up, I'd always been open to more because of where I came from. I was always open to more Nigerian music, and one of the things that inspired me the most was seeing at that time Wiz
Wizkid, yeah.
Yeah, at that time, seeing Wiz do what he was doing, he looked small.
Yeah.
And it looked like but this guy, if he do this thing, they'll be then.
you go
And at the
crazy.
same time, Davido was coming up, and Davido also looked small.
Yeah.
During the Damiduro
Like,
time.
I know.
Yeah. So like,
So that was a good inspiration for you.
yeah, it felt like we could actually pull this off. So I started studying a lot and trying to figure out how do I get this thing to work for me in my own way. And then I started hitting I went to a lot of studios.
Yeah, I know you're gonna go to a lot of studios, but let's speak about your sound.
Yeah.
Because for an artist, sound is actually very important.
Yeah.
So how did you go about it, about finding your sound? Because your sound would definitely differentiate you anytime your music is being played. How did you go about that?
Whilst I was studying, I used to not just listen to one particular sound. So there'll be times where I would fall for this particular, maybe a K-pop sound, and I'll be stuck on it for like 2-3 weeks. That'll be the only thing I'll be listening to. And then I'll come to like pop itself. I'll go to like reggae. I was just hovering around everything. And then the aspects of the sounds that I found interesting or I could relate to, I just steal them and mix them up and try to create my own thing. And then I kept doing that till... But at the time, it wasn't even that... it wasn't even like polished well until I got signed. After I got signed and started working with my in-house producers, that's when we actually figured out where exactly...
Yes. So, tell us the work you had to put in before getting signed to your record label, MIM Life.
Before I get to MIM Life, I had to make a couple stops, a couple other
labels.
Yeah.
Like which ones?
There was Beehive. There were other labels that didn't really have names. They were just like a bunch of people that came together and they were like, that type of stuff. Yeah. And you learn a lot moving around. So I feel like those experiences helped me to get to where I was at the time. Because with those other labels, right, you get pushed aside. For an artist, that's one spot you don't want to be in. You get put in the place where like
you're not the first person. You're not the first person. Like some artists, they will be the main focus. And you they inside.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a problem with it. But then as time goes on, it starts to look like there's no hope for you. So with that, when I came to MIM Life, I remember when I first found out about MIM Life, I sent them I called them, I called them and I was like, I want to bring my sounds over and blah 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 blah, and they were like, and you can send it to our email. Like, nah.
You tired? You hear that one?
I know that steez already. So they said I could pull up, and then I did pull up. But before that, I had to, like I was saying, I had to work and get like enough sounds. So when you reach sometimes I would take my sister in school fees, go enter studio.
So tell me, how many sounds you take go MIM Life?
How many songs did you take there? I had like 15-16 songs, but then I took 7. I like picked 7,
like the strong 7,
and then I took it to MIM Life, and then they listened to it, and Charlie, in this we there today.
So shout out to MIM Life. So as you enter MIM Life, did you have to record new songs, or you came with your songs and you guys started working on them songs?
When I got to MIM Life, one of the things they felt I had to do was I had to polish up my sound. So they felt like I still had more learning to do.
Yeah,
so
which is good. Which is very good. For a label to know that you actually need some artist development. Yeah, that's how we call it. And that's so. How long did that take you?
Like a year.
Were you impatient though? Because some people
I was just glad to be there, to be honest. I was just glad that.
That's a very good mentality though.
Yeah,
because some artists will be like, "Oh, Charlie, that thing I know do already. Why you tell me to go learn again?"
Nah. At the time too, we had B for Bona. So
Bona, shout out Bona.
So I felt like it was an opportunity for me to learn a lot from somebody like that. So at the time, they just they studio. Me, I just make a piece of me at the studio. I don't get problem.
Yeah, you just so tell me, with MIM Life Records,
Yeah.
as you know, you got to the label,
Yeah.
you know, you had like 1 year to go through all the, you know, whatever development they think you have to. So when it started, what song was the first one?
The first song we put out was African Girl.
Okay.
That was the first song we put out.
And how did that do?
That it was mad. When we dropped African Girl,
Yeah.
we shot the video, we put the video out. All of a sudden we started getting, after a while, it wasn't like just then, after a while we started getting hits from like Nigeria and stuff, and people were sending us videos across like everywhere, like yo, this sound is banging, this sound is hard. It actually boosted my confidence. I didn't expect much from the sound at the time, because like it was my first one. I felt like we had to go in like 10 times before somebody would see me. But then the response we got from that first one was, it was real. It was so good that it actually motivated us. It made us feel like we needed to start working like 3 times harder than what we were doing.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, and then we just kept putting in more sounds one by one. And dropping the sounds, one thing we have 3 in-house producers. So it's like they're basically my
What's
brothers.
their name?
Webby Just Did It, Nixie Official, and Ike Parker. So we agreed that we came to the understanding that it would, every sound we drop would just be another step for us in honing our craft and becoming better.
Yeah.
There's no like limits to how good we can be. But we just take it one step at a time, and until we get to where people will accept what we're giving them. Yeah.
And listen, you know, as I was listening to your songs, you know, you did African Girl, you did Sober, we played Sober.
Yeah.
And we there's a song called Body.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about Body first. Like Body. What state of mind were you in?
You really wanna?
I want to I want to know.
For me, most of my songs, most of my songs, they're usually personal. They usually come from phases that I go through. People around me during these phases, they can easily tell, like,
this is where you're feeling now.
Especially my producers. My producers, they know I don't lie. So the moment I'm saying something, they're like, hey, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So with Buddy, I was just in that space where I was having a little too much fun with myself and some of my people. You understand?
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think I came to the studio one day. We just had some random beats, and I just jumped on it and started talking about how I was feeling, what I was seeing. I closed my eyes, what are they seeing now? The bodies are they seeing and they talk about them like that until we finish the track.
Listen, I can't lie. You know, when I heard that song, I'm like, yo, this song though. and I'll tell you, there's one thing that, you know, that you have, which I would really, really commend you on. It's your sound.
Thank you.
It's the sound, because at the end of the day, I hear a lot of, you know, people sing here and there, but then the sound, you know, your sound is actually different. It kind of differentiates you. Okay, with Body, when you release Body, what was the, you know, like feedback? What did you get from Body?
Hey, this boy be bad.
Okay, that's one of the feedbacks. This boy be bad. Obviously,
literally like the first thing people came at me with. But then there were people who were like, I've grown. People felt like I've grown from previous sounds that we put out,
and rightfully so. That's how it's supposed to be, isn't it?
Yeah. And there were people who, we got a lot of new fans who, not like they were new, but there were people who were listening to us at the time we had dropped Don't Stop. Don't Stop, I think 2020. Then
hard tune, man.
Bless. Then we went off for a bit, and then after we dropped Body, then a lot of them started coming back and started hitting me up and showing love. So yeah.
So what was the who brought the idea for you to have a remix of that Body?
Actually, we didn't have any plan for a remix though.
How did it happen?
We go what happened was, I think one day we were at the studio, and then our CEO pulled up and was like, "Yo, Shatta wants us to meet."
Mm.
And then in my head, I'm like, "What?"
You need to make something out of this.
At
Of
the time,
course.
I didn't even believe it though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just felt like, yeah, maybe you see sometimes people could just say something. And in this industry, there's something that's there.
Yeah.
In public, folks are different from how they really are. And that's just the fact.
It is what it is.
Oh, Charlie, we be boys, come to my house. Oh, we go link up for studio.
link up.
You go here for town. That one,
Later, it be story.
bro, more story.
I know.
So it wasn't something that until the following day.
Yeah.
Before we did car inside, they go like joke, and then we're here. We're in Shatta's studio.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He's listening to sounds.
And
He's
it's
listening to
happening.
our sounds, and
Yeah,
and then he starts listening to Body, and then he pauses like this,
Yeah.
bro.
That's the shot.
Bro, my heart
If it has the shutter pause,
Bro.
you have to pause it. What
my
is
heart
this?
skipped, and then it got to where the sound jumps into the chorus, and then he just paused it. And he just got hyped, and then he restarted the whole thing. I was like, "Oh my god, what's going on?"
What's going on here, man? That's that moment. That's that
Bro.
moment. Shatta Wale, the dancehall king of Ghana, is actually listening to my song and repeating my song.
Bro, next thing I hear, he's like, "Yo, I would jump on this. I would jump." Bro, my head.
Then
child things they enter my bro. It was mad, and then that was just. I think a week after that, he came to our studio in Tema, and then
he ran it.
Yeah.
Yo,
clean.
listen. Shout out to you. Shout out to Shatta Wale, and
big love.
And most importantly, shout out to MIM Life Records, because at the end of the day, it's not easy, for a label to have an artist, you kind of develop the artist, give him a sound, push him to this level.
And it's how do I say so? The time they've put in. I've been with MIM Life for like 6 years now.
Wow.
And we've been running it every year. We go, we don't get what we want, no problem.
You come back again.
We go again.
That's how it is. Listen, that's the winner's mentality, yeah. Brother, I don't know how to skip this, tune. Trust me, because it's, sound wise, 100% more than that.
Bless.
Yeah. Vibes wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remix Shatta Wale. Tell me, how is this song doing now?
It's crazy. Right now we're trying to put the official video out.
Listen. Yesterday I spoke to your manager, and after I went straight to look for the video, and it's not there. But I saw the unofficial one.
Yeah.
And it was a vibe still. I'm like, because I was seeing the whole thing, how it happened in the whole studio and that.
Big vibe.
Yeah. So tell me,
that day actually was. We didn't expect him to do it.
Yeah, I know. No, but you see, from my experience, that's how blessings come.
True.
They come when you don't expect it.
Yeah.
So
we just thought we were just going to vibe.
Yeah,
we're just going to like catch some vibe.
But you were going to actually get a hit.
Yeah, it was mad, and it's unbelievable, bro. SM movement, they have some mad fans there.
Yeah,
that
and it's organic,
Bro, people they my DM inside, they threaten me sake of I never shoot my own video yet, bro. It'd be crazy,
really,
bro.
No, tell me.
They actually want it more than
more than you. It's true. Like
the way they come at you is like
they're trying to tell you can't waste our guys' time.
You can't wait.
No,
Exactly.
Don't do that.
That's how it is. Like bro, you can't sleep on this.
No.
And it's not like you're sleeping on this for you. SM is you're not sleeping on this for us.
Yes, exactly.
This is our thing.
Yeah.
We want it. So
you need to bring it out.
Do it.
Listen,
bro.
it's scary, isn't it?
Bro, it's scary, but
really
at the same time,
scary.
it's big love. It's big love.
Yeah, it is. Because I saw even with that unofficial video, the views are just keep.
Bro,
they are going up. They are going up.
It's mad.
So just imagine if you have the video.
Yeah, we're getting the video. Don't
Are
worry.
you planning it? Is
it
Shut
happening? Shut down.
It needs to happen. All right, now I want to switch this up. Yeah, this is the place where we switch it up, brother. There's this what do you think about Afrobeat?
Yeah.
And its origin. What do you think about it? What do you have to say about Afrobeat and where it came from or the origin? What do you think about it?
I feel like there are a lot of stories regarding the origin.
What is your story?
me personally, my story.
Yeah.
If you're, let me create this scenario first, right?
Yeah.
If you're watching basketball
Yeah.
in the year 2003,
Yeah.
2004,
I was actually. That's when you had AI.
who's your goat?
AI.
Vim.
Allen Iverson, hands
if,
down.
If you meet a kid right now who starts paying attention to basketball in like 2017, 2018, who do you think his goat will be?
His goal to be whoever is listening to at that moment.
Either Steph Curry or
Yeah,
LeBron.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure.
Vibe. So I feel like with the generations, it varies.
Yeah.
For those who came into like the modern Afrobeat.
Yeah. And those who
it's they will tell you it's from Nigeria because they feel like they are the pioneers. They are the ones that are spearheading everything that's revolving around the ecosystem.
Yeah, yeah.
For those who came prior to that, if you ask my dad is going to tell you. My dad used to play in Kojo Intree's band.
Oh, okay.
So if you're telling my dad where do you think like the African sound originated from, he's going to tell you.
So are you saying Afrobeat is from Nigeria?
At this, for me,
because you have to understand, there's a difference between where the origin, comes from, and there's also a difference between who is on top now.
True.
Because even if I like AI, to Steph Curry, it doesn't make it. It does not change the story of NBA or basketball.
True, of course, it doesn't.
So where do you think the origin of Afrobeat stems from?
From what I've heard, it's Ghana, and then Nigerians modified the sound that they got, or the sound that they learned from it.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard.
Okay, so which one do you believe?
Personally, wait, how comfortable the sound is between the two countries, with how comfortable it is for Nigerians compared to Ghanaians. I would say it's them.
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't take, I don't feel like it takes anything from what the Ghanaian music industry is capable of, though.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think the problem is about the capabilities. The problem is about
who wants to claim it.
Exactly, or giving kudos. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
For example, when you look at Amapiano.
Yeah.
Amapiano is not a West African sound.
No
way.
Not at
it's
all.
A South African sound.
Yeah.
But if you look on the world right now, on the globe,
the charts,
the Nigers, the West Africans are championing it. But does it make it a West African thing?
No.
Exactly.
Of course not. That's why that's why I said.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, because I can't say that I paid attention to where the sound was coming from at the time when I was consuming music on a large scale. At the time, the people that I listened to the most, Two-Face, P-Square, Wizkid, KC, folks like that. And then R2Bs.
Mugis, Ra.
Exactly. So, like, with the amount of people I was listening to from Nigeria compared to the amount of people I was listening to from Ghana, at that time, if you asked me any question about Afrobeat, I'll tell you, Charlie.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, let me ask you this now. I want to know your sound. Do you want to be identified with the Nigerian sound, or you want to be identified as a Ghanaian? With your sound, with your style.
I feel like it's up to the people that listen to me. One thing about music is you can get your people, but you can't get everybody.
Yeah, true.
And for me, I feel like the people that relate to me have the right. The moment you want to be part of my pact or part of my system, then you have the right to decide how you feel like our government should be run. So however they feel the sound should be, as long as you're listening to Mr. Myles, you have the freedom to decide. Mr. Myles is this, Mr. Myles is that. Just listen to my sound, man.
That makes sense. And do you advise the Ghanaian artists out there to kind of get themselves out of the whole, like, their own shell? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like the sound that they have in Ghana, do you advise them to get out of it?
To experiment.
Experiment.
That's exactly what we do.
Yeah, because if I honestly, if I listen to you, that's what I told you in the beginning. Your sound, though, I can see because I'm an artist as well, and I'm from Ghana, and I know our sound, and I can see that you actually out of that bubble, trying to express yourself in a different way. So do you think that's an advice?
Yeah,
I feel
like it helps a lot. There's so much connected to music nowadays that if you lock yourself in a room, you're not going to get anything that's outside. So I feel like everyone should. I feel like there are people who are actually trying stuff. Like we have, like you were saying, the Amapiano sound. There are a lot of Amapiano sounds coming out of GH right now. There's we have our drill killers to killing it for us. We have
Asaka.
So So like we have folks like that. I would encourage them to try more stuff, experiment more, do like everything. I feel like with music, we're all capable of doing everything.
Anything we want.
Yeah, you just put your mind to it and you go kill it.
Yeah, true, man. That sounds very good. And tell me, I like to know, when it comes to the issue of filling out stadiums out here, especially in London, because here now, hate it or love it, or you like it or not,
you be here a day.
Listen, London is the hub of African music, Afrobeat. Period. Period is here. But now there's a huge debate about filling out venues here. What do you think is wrong with the Ghanaians, especially or maybe from the artist side? Because since you're an artist, what do you think is the problem? That's making them not opening or blowing up somewhere here to be able to fill up stadiums.
Like I said in the beginning, when I started out, one of the things that I realized early was you cannot do this by yourself
at all.
You can't do this by yourself.
You need a team.
Exactly. You need help. I feel like one of the major things that we need as an industry is the help. We need help internally from our own people, and we need help from outside.
Outside. Yeah. Because it's music. It's not supposed to be only Ghanaians that's going to come on Nigerians. It's supposed to spread out.
You're not going to fill up 30,000 capacity
alone
arena with just Ghanaians.
Or even Nigerians.
No. Or even Africans.
Yeah, sure.
You get me? So
100%.
Yeah, we just need the help. We need the people to spread our message the same way they spread it for every other industry in the world. If we can get that, I feel like we'll be able to make some noise.
Yeah, man, that makes sense. So being able to make some noise, do you think there are certain things that in specific that the artists are supposed to do? You understand? Okay, you have help, you have MIM Life, you have all this team behind you. What's the artist supposed to do to cross over?
That there's something my manager always hashtags when he makes his posts. He always hashtags strategic takeover. I feel like you need to strategically position yourself as an artist. Put yourself in the spots where you can convert whatever everybody is putting into you to the
positive
to your audience, so that it will be easier for them to communicate with you. I feel like that's one thing we also have to do. And then we need to share in the space.
What do you mean share? Can you elaborate?
There's this I'm on my lane steez that we have back home. You feel like there are a bunch of people, you sometimes you feel like there are a bunch of artists that work together. It's not really like that with us, you get me?
All right.
Everybody's we're all chasing the same thing on different lanes. I feel like if we came together and chased the same thing on the same lane and shared whatever, if your car get be my engine, you put my Toyota inside, then we go.
Then you go fast.
Then we go fast. Then we get them. That type of thing. I feel like it'll help.
Brother, now tell us about your your upcoming project. Do you have any EPs or albums out?
Yeah. We dropped on Red Messages, I think 2021.
On Red Messages?
Yeah.
Tell me why that that title, On Red Messages. That's the first time. I like that.
The On Red Messages, the title there didn't come from me. It came from my director at the time, my video director, Kofi Ewa. We had all the songs down, right? And then we're thinking of what to
name it.
it was a long. I'm very bad with naming stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I only know how to name some of my songs. The rest of the songs, I let the people around me
just name it. I
feel
get it.
like how you feeling about this one,
Yeah,
and
sure,
then we.
sure.
So we were just there and we were talking about it over and over and over again, and then he was like, "Why don't we just call it unread messages?" Because it's like every song in this sound, you're trying to say something, but you're not saying it, but you're trying to say something. Yeah, and then Charlie, I was like, you know what? No stress, let's do it.
So was that an album or an EP?
It was an EP. We had 4 songs on it, and then
did you have any features on that?
Yeah, we had Kelvin Boy on it.
Hey, Kelvin Boy. Yeah, I heard Kelvin Boy used to be on your label. Is that true?
Yeah, he used to.
Oh, guy, it looks like your label is like a community two, you know, family thing. You guys just put the guys family. On. Yeah,
very big family.
Cool. And how did that do? The EP.
The EP was it was. Like I was saying before, everything we've dropped has pushed us
to the next
level. Everything. It doesn't matter how small it is. We always see that.
You always see it going.
Yeah.
Listen, and that's very, very positive. You know, that should let you know that whatever you're doing, whatever path you're on the right path. So, what should we expect? Do you have any album? How about the album though?
Yeah, we did work on something like an album, but then we felt like most of the songs for us, we do this a lot. My producers and I, we could record a bunch of songs and then we'll wake up one morning and be like, all these songs are not nice. and that's the end, and it becomes a big deal because management too be coming for some of them songs and they want to like, we need to put it out, and then we do resistance, we day back they talk, you know, done yet. No, we'll do another one. So we're working on like a new set of sounds right now that even right now that I'm away from home, I'm still communicating with my producers and we're setting stuff up. When I get back, we're going to quick
That's
work on those
one.
ones. Yeah.
So how about performances though? Have you done any performances?
We had the GMA UK performance real quick. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, something like that.
Oh, okay. In Ghana?
No, here.
Oh, here. Okay, yeah. Sure. I get it.
That was cool.
Yeah. Oh, how's that? How was the actually like the response like?
Oh, it was hard for like the first song. The DJ spoiled my set. I'm not even going.
No, I remember, but I can't lie. I felt like the communication with you and the DJ, because I was there.
Yeah, I was confused.
The communication between you and the DJ was.
My manager was standing by the DJ for like 3 hours. I didn't even see my manager sit down the whole night, for real. So I don't even know how. Like,
yeah, but listen,
But it's one of those.
Yeah, so let's focus on the right things. Exactly, man. I saw your performance. I can't lie. I saw your performance, and I would say that I liked your stage control. That one I'll tell you. You know, and your sound was different. So I'm like, oh. Sound, you know what I mean? You know what I was saying, but I'm like, oh, but then trust me, you know,
the moment I go off stage, my folks wanted to like get clips of what I had done so that they can come for me. We do that all the time.
Yeah.
They come for me and be like, like you for do like this, like you for move your leg, go like this. That type of thing. At the end of the day, we learned from it, and then we're going to be better. So
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's not even about you being better. You're gonna be good. You understand what I mean? You're gonna be all right, because you should know that we got you, and you know, so long as we're here, you know, you got a team behind you. Just know that your team is just getting bigger and bigger. You understand? So now that you're in the UK, what are some of the things you are actually paying attention to?
I'm noticing that, like you were saying, the sound here is mad. So what we've decided to do is to focus a lot more on the UK.
You have to.
At the same time, still Ghana. But we're going to try and fly to this side more and spread our wings here.
Please do, because just like I said, this is like the hub of it. You understand? With shows like this, we have so many shows out there.
Almost every club, every lounge, every restaurant.
Trust me.
Shatta Wale. In what sense?
Who do you go for? In any sense that,
like, who do I go for? Straight up.
Yeah, straight up.
It would depend on my mood though. It go depend on my mood.
So who are you going for?
I go for Shatta off the jump. Most of all my guys are SM.
Okay.
We've always been SM.
All
We've always
right.
been like this.
All right, cool.
But yeah, we will not. You don't deny the fact that Stoneboy is great as well.
Yeah,
You not deny that at all. Stoneboy is mad.
Mm-hmm.
Stoneboy will kill any song.
I know.
The same way Shatta kill any song.
Yeah. Okay. The next question is Sarkodie Manifest. Who'd you go for?
Biddy.
Sarkodie
Easy.
Manifest.
Easy.
All right. What? It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Listen, you cannot skip it. Burna Boy, or the video. Are you running? No. We're actually waiting for your answer to sign off. To play Body and then sign off.
Bro, go for Davido.
Why are you going for the video?
I feel I would relate more with Davido. Like I feel like if I did a tune with Burna, yeah, it'll be fire. But I feel like I would relate more on a personal level with Davido. Yeah.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard that from Mr. Myles. You know, Today was actually a very good day. Before you go, Mr. Myles, what do you have for our listeners here in the UK and beyond? You know, what do you have for us?
Well, we're planning on dropping something before the year ends. We're seeing if we can put that in before the year. They're saying that like the year is almost done, but I don't care. I'll put my sound.
But should we expect you back in the UK soon?
Of course. I'm trying to. I just need to get used to the code. I'll be back.
Yeah, no, you're all right. You can't get used to the code. Nobody gets used to it. Nobody gets
I just need to be okay enough but
yeah.
aside that, I would love to come back real soon.
Listen, how can we follow you on your socials?
All social media platforms, MIsta Myles _. MIsta Myles is spelled MISTA MYLES _. Only Snap is MISTA _MYLES.
Yeah,
that one's for the girls.
Big up everybody, you know, who did the listening today, and big up yourself, everybody who's supporting.
Connecting communities.
I need a new set by 3 a.m. But my life's not lavish. I like the way the Henny making you feel. When you lose your mind, I see you for real.